ladies and gentlemen, I bring you some more Dragon Ball Sparking Zero gameplay, courtesy of the brand new build that was available at Gamescom. Now, for context, I had a chance to play the game for about 30 minutes. I made another video where I actually did upload Buu Saga characters, so like Vegito, Buhan, Bootanks, Super Buu, Kid Buu, and Ultimate Gohan, so go check that out as well. But this is the brand new build that was available at Gamescom, and actually features a brand new AI as well. If you guys remember, the last AI that was shown off back in the June build wasn't doing anything. This one had hands. I'm gonna just tell you right now, this man had hands. Not even just this man, Cell, but every character we fought ended up having hands to some extent, which is kind of dope to see. I was initially worried that the AI might be kind of lackluster, which I know we mostly will be playing this game online anyways, but no one likes the corny AI. The AI in this felt right, and I love it. And I'm hoping, as I said in the last video, that they even make it more crazier in the final build. So we'll see when we get there. But all right, Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan, even though he's not a teen. How is he as a character? You guys remember in Tenkaichi 2, this character was absolutely snapped. He was a character that you would pick when you got tired of losing. He was a character that would make your friends tilted when they see you pick him. Does he feel that same way? And honestly, I don't know yet. Let's go ahead and go Super Saiyan 2 first. I don't know yet enough to make that judgment. And honestly, we won't know that until at least a couple weeks post-release when we see which characters are absolutely insane. But I will say this. He does feel like Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan as he's supposed to be, fight style, play-wise. He's got all the iconic attacks. I'm going to whiff the Super Saiyan, the Father-Son Kamehameha a couple times here, by the way. And honestly, I think it's because the control I have was kind of wonky, because in order to do the ultimate attack, you have to be fully charged up, and then you do L2 down triangle. And I swear to God, bro, I was pressing L2 down triangle. And every time I did that, it would just do the regular L2 triangle Kamehameha, which is annoying. But I ended up discovering something because of that misinput. Now, if you guys remember in Tenkaichi, when you would go into full power mode, the second you would do a super attack or a rush attack, you would be taken out of the mode, and you have to charge back up. In here, you could do Kamehameha and still have time to do your ultimate. In fact, you can actually do 2 super Kamehamehas back to back and still be in. Well, you would exit the ultimate mode phase, but you'll see like right here. Watch, I have time to do it again. See, bam, and I do it again, and I miss it twice in a row. But that's actually kind of crazy. That gives you an opportunity to do like a super attack and then an ultimate as well in the final build. Whether or not that's going to be in the final build, I don't know, but that seems kind of snapped. Because again, what made Tenkaichi kind of balance in that situation is when you're in full power mode, you either can do like a super attack or rush attack, or you do an ultimate. You don't get to do both. A lot of times in Tenkaichi, we would miss input and waste our full power mode because we would do like a regular Kamehameha or something like that. So yeah, I'll be curious to know if this actually ends up being in the final build. Right here, I missed again. I was thirsty for this finish. In this initial gameplay, this is the first time I actually tested the character out. I just want to see the animation, I'll be honest with you. This is him doing the barrier. This is his ultimate. There's also the stage after this, which is Super Perfect Cell, where he has the solar Kamehameha. But this was just the one before that. Because, again, I just want to see the iconic attack. One of our favorite moves from our childhood. All right, as soon as I stop getting my ass beat and get back to full power, we're going to actually do a Kamehameha this time, the Father-Son one. And I got to tell you right now, the animation is beautiful. In fact, comment section below, where would you rank this animation-wise compared to... There's no way I whiffed it twice. Oh, that's right, I do it right now. Again, misinput. Don't mind me. It was just a back controller. But where would you rank this animation compared to every Dragon Ball game that existed over the course of the past 2 decades? Let me know down below. I gotta say it's up there at the top. I also like fighters as well, but that was nice. That was nice. All right, now that we got the introduction of the character out of the way, let's get into the meat of it. Well, first we're gonna actually switch to Cell, if I remember correctly, but no, we're playing him again. Okay, so now let's see if we can do some fun stuff, some combos. See if we can get this character to be as snapped as he was back in the day. Now, like I said, I'll be honest, I don't remember most of what I did here. I was just kind of, mashing buttons, just kind of using the muscle memory that I developed from playing Tenkaichi. Again, as I said in the last video, that ability translates really, really well in Sparking Zero. And there's no other game that'll get you more prepared than playing Tenkaichi. Got the Sonic Sway, which you can activate by just doing triangle circle. I was on classic controls, which I didn't even try to bother with standard, but classic just felt right. And that man just wanted to fight in this courtyard for some reason. Nah, we go back in the street, bro. Woo! the explosive wave to bounce me back. I'm gonna take opportunity to charge here. As I mentioned in the last video. Ooh, look at the Vanish game though. You see me? You see me though? Woo! That's that Tenkaichi training I've been doing. As I mentioned in the last video, this game is very important in managing your ki. Because your ki is gonna be all around your movement. If you have no ki, you can't like dash and stuff like that. And not being able to like move in your opponent actually is a big deal. So just a heads up. As I said in the last video, Xenoverse is all about stamina management. This is all about ki management. So just keep that in mind. We did miss. I don't know why I thought it was gonna work. I was just hoping maybe the AI would just stand there for a second so I can get the cool video finish. But no, he wants to be difficult. So it is what it is. We're gonna get another shot at this. And this time we do pull it off. We're gonna blow up everything behind him just for his cool shots. But first we're gonna whiff the super attack again. But hey, again, me whiffing this because of my controller gave me the knowledge that you can just do a super attack into an ultimate, which is kind of crazy. Again, I don't know if this is gonna be the final build. We have no clue. But if it is, that's gonna add for some crazy damage potential with any character. That's the wild part. Yeah. Overall though, I will say this. I wasn't as excited to play as Teen Gohan as I was in Tenkaichi 3. So again, that might change as we get closer to the release, if not the release of the game. Maybe when I pick them up when I'm sitting at home without having the pressure to record for like 30 minutes. But all right, now we gotta go with the inverse. How is Perfect Cell? He feels great. Perfect Cell was dope. This is the super perfect form, so the final one that has a solar Kamehameha. Again, if you want to transform up, you can as well. But again, I don't want to, you know, with the limited time that I have, do that. So here we're just doing a couple of basic attacks, some vanishes just to get, you know, the feel of the character. Again, you see me with the vanishes though. If you play Tenkaichi, the vanish game is very much alike to what Tenkaichi is. So again, if you're pressing circle in between combos or before your opponent does like a charge hit, you can vanish out of it, just a heads up. So this is the perfect combination, which was like the signature attack he had in Tenkaichi is just a little bit different in Spark Zero, obviously. Looks a lot better in my opinion. Now we're gonna go into the solar Kamehameha, but first we're gonna combo into it. That's a little knockback. Similar to the last video, you can do a better knockback, but again, I just wanted to show the animation off. And because of that, I ended up basically whiffing and missing. But hey, we learned. We learned here in a second. He's gonna let us charge back up, and if I remember correctly, this time I actually do it. I'm gonna flap behind him and just do a knockback. And like I said, they got hands. He actually starts beating my ass here. Like, look at this, bro. There's the way to get out of this, but I did not know the button. Actually, I think this is the round where I lose. Bro, he's beating my ass. And I just got mad. I'm like, you know what? Let me at least like just get a death because I'm about to die, bro. He started beating my ass. You see what I meant when I said this is a new AI? That man decided, hold on, we're gonna go full power mode. Let me lock in real fast. Yeah, this is the one where I do die. Again, I had to go for the flashy finish, but no. Yeah, we get cooked with this. But again, if you're worried about the AI in this game, you can see that it can't have hands. Which is really, really dope to see.
I'm much stronger. I'm surprised you could even recognize me from the last time we duped.
Oh my god, now I got Goku talking shit in my ear. I'm upset. Anyway, so that was Cell. But now I gotta play the characters that I've been dying to play since I watched my friends check them all out. So first and foremost, Beerus. And if I remember correctly, this is actually a 2v1. No, not yet, not yet. This is just a 1v1 at first. This is the first time I tested the character out. And honestly, I'm gonna tell you right now, comment down below who your main is gonna be. But hands down, off of this one play session I had, Beerus is my main. He is my main. There's something about this character. He feels so like godlike. No pun intended. You know. I'm gonna go ahead and dash in, dash forward. Oh, actually, I almost dropped that. Dash forward. Woo! Into the grab. Like you can combo so many different ways. And then we're gonna go into our rush attack here, which does combo. We get the little head flip. You see what I mean? This character just feels dope. Ooh, he's so sick. And obviously every character plays in a similar method we can do, you know, a form of combination of key blast and punching and then go into like a super attack or an ultimate attack, just a heads up. You got to be creative with this. Like, look at this character, dog. Like, he's just dope. Again, this is literally the first time I picked this character up. I'm like, I just need to play this character, man. Oh, this was a 2v1, never mind. I just thought the clip was short, so I just thought this was the shorter one, you know. But apparently, I guess I just speedrun Vegeta here in a second. And also from all the attacks that we saw so far, I gotta say this ultimate probably is my favorite out of ones that out. Vegeta decides he doesn't want the smoke anymore and just gives up. But you know what? We're not giving up, bro. We're gonna have to hold this big ass sun.
This is the end for you.
This is the end for you, bro.
Here's a little extra.
I'm at, bro. D-transformed, said, hold on, I'm out. I'm tapping. Yeah, bro, you're dead. You can't tap.
If you want to challenge me again, bring
Yeah, bro, we gotta try this character again. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and lock this character in again. I think I played with him a total like 3 times in this video. Because again, out of all the characters that we've seen so far, he was like my #1 list of I need to play this character first. I like how when I got to the spot to record, I immediately went to the Boo Saga characters first, and I was like, all right, now I gotta test out Boo or Beerus. I gotta go to my main, bro. All right, so we're gonna test this character out against Kid Boo and see how he fares against the initial threat. Now again, notice how much ki I'm losing when I'm dashing. Being able to manage your keys is gonna be so important in this game. And again, these variables can change as we get too close to the release of the game. So I don't know how much key you'll be losing and stuff like that, but it doesn't feel like annoying, if that makes sense. It's just more like a thing you have to get used to, so you don't overuse your key, and all of a sudden when you rush up on your opponent, you have no way to basically attack them. So you just have to kind of get used to it and learn. Honestly, it might be better to just rush in your opponent by doing like super attacks like that. We can do a nice little flick, the signature Beerus attack. You know, one thing I wish that they had for this character is Hakai. I'm kind of disappointed they didn't give him that. But it is what it is, you know. I really want to be able to just delete my opponent's character. Maybe they'll have like the equivalent of like legendary finishes in the game. But I don't really know yet. You know, we'll probably know more about that in October. Right, round number 2 is against Golden Frieza now. I believe this is a 3v1 again. What better way to show off the character than to just do 3v1s and see if I can do something cool. Look at this. You look at the backdash into the Cataclysm Orb. Sick. It's a little simple 18-hit combo, but it did some damage. What was it, like 18k, something like that? All right, now we got to finish them. The ultimates feel like they do a lot of damage. Honestly, I think like almost 2 bars. So again, I just keep trying to do the knockback, but I kept messing it up. You gotta fully commit on, I think, charging your chargeable attacks, I think. And as you can see, I get punished for it. Bro just shifted to the left and dodged the God Destruction Wrath. So we're learning. We're learning together. Just like in old Tenkaichi games, turning your opponent around is a big advantage and super frustrating to deal with. Woo, bro was hiding. Again, as I mentioned in the last video, when they tag in, you're not locked onto them. You gotta find them first, and that gives your opponent a chance to like charge ki and really like counter attack against, you know, you after you just got done fighting. So you can actually use it to your advantage. And I'm sure it's gonna be really, really annoying online once the game comes out in October. As I mentioned, the AI got hands. The AI definitely got hands. I'm gonna go L2 up circle so we can get our cheat code here. By using 3 blast gauge, we can go into full power mode and just basically prepare for a cheap way to just kind of like counterattack, you know, being set up like this. And this time I did it correctly. You know, I turned him around, I backstepped, and then did my attack, and this man's gonna pay for it. Delete. I missed that still. Never mind. I forgot I missed. I think he vanished it. Did he vanish it? I think he vanished it. Hey, that's good to know. You know, you don't want to be fully locked into an attack anyways. Bro, I'm getting punished here. Again, I'm happy that the AI is actually decent. I mean, he ain't gonna cook me once I have, you know, at least like a week of, you know, playtime. I'm just saying, but it is nice to know that the AI is pretty good. All right, we're gonna try again. This time we're gonna do a full knockback, if I remember correctly. Yeah, just beat that man's ass into the wall. And this is actually angled upwards where he would have to vanish to stop it, which he does not do that time. He just fully eats the sun here. It's the end for you. A little extra. And then that wraps it up. I think there's one more character pops out. Was that? No, that was the end. Never mind.
You're all talk. You ought to know your place.
Woo! He's just so cool, bro. I'm sorry for the beer spam, but again, this is my favorite character, and being able to play as him was just really hype. Speaking of hype characters, another character that I missed out on in the initial build is the best fusion, Mr. Fusion himself, Gogeta. And we're gonna go ahead and take on Golden Frieza, which, by the way, Golden Frieza's AI was crazy. I'm not sure if the AIs differ based on the character you fight, but I feel like whenever I fought Golden Frieza in the build, he kind of was nasty with it. And me, again, just trying to get the feel of the character, doing some basic combos that we remember in Tenkaichi. They're just kind of like getting the buttons right. Woo, with the parry to my grab. Went to a quick grab. I think all the grab attacks, most of them at least, can get you a knockback so you can get some ki back, but not that one. It's a nice little Sonic sway. At this point, I just want to see the animations. Woo, going to a quick flash. You know the AI is never outmashing me here. But I kind of wish we can use the mash buttons when we do classic controls. Because if you're on standard, you're actually mashing a button rather than spinning in the stick. So heads up, based on which control style you use, you'll have a different input for these clashes. Right, now we have Broly, another character who felt really snapped, the AI. And we gotta like make sure that man's pure. He's surround the attack, he's pure heart. Gogeta, by the way, felt really, really good. I can tell you right now, off of the first time playing with this character, this is going to be one of the biggest threats online. Look at this nice little 32-hit combo, just by me pushing buttons, not knowing what I'm doing. I can just imagine how nasty the combo artists are going to be with Gogeta when this game comes out. Like, be excited, y'all. if that's you, let me know in the comments, because I want to look out for you in the game when the game drops in October. All right, once again, I'm just going to go for the flashy visuals here. We've seen this already in the initial build, but again, I gotta see it firsthand in person. This looks so sick. Woo! You already know we gotta get Chila on the line because we're about to finish this man with the ultimate. We gotta get the ultimate Kamehameha finish. I'm mad because I had the opportunity to clash here, but tell me that wasn't smooth. The quick dash to the side into the Kamehameha, that was sick. Ooh, that's so cold, bro. Bro, that was cold. All right, and then it goes back into the next character. Just like in the last one, you're not initially locked on. But I guess based on the position that you are on the map, you can lock on a lot faster. So if you hide behind a rock or something, again, you can use it to your advantage to get ki back. And again, I just want to point out, that could very well change in the final build as well, just a heads up. Just quick little knockdown into the Soul Punisher, and then the grab finish. Boom! And then we got Ultimate Gohan for the finale. Unfortunately, he gets his ass beat by, yeah, it wasn't pretty. At this point, I'm just kind of like really getting the hang of this character. Again, when this character drops, ooh, look at that. I could have kept going, but I messed it up. Again, this is me just pressing buttons for the first time in this game. Just kind of like learning everything. God, he's so cool. And I tried to pick him up there. I think you were supposed to press forward triangle. By the way, here, I don't know I was supposed to mash, so I didn't know what to do. And I'm actually mad at myself because I immediately after that remembered that that's what happened in Dion's video, but it is what it is. Now, unfortunately, I'm an idiot, so I do try to charge up the ultimate here to finish him off with the ultimate Kamehameha, which I do end up doing. But I'm an idiot, and I was next to my computer, and I hit the end record button. So yeah, this hard cut here is brought to you by my stupidity. But it's fine. We already seen it. He gets eviscerated. All right, the finale here. Another character that we didn't really get to see much of in the previous gameplays was Golden Frieza. And since we also want to see the new characters as well, here is Vegito as well, which is kind of funny because again, I only have like one Vegito footage to add for myself. But I grabbed some footage for Dion and Lotus, so go over there as well, and y'all upload it whenever they're done. So I just want to kind of play as Golden Frieza to see how he is. I seen Final Form Frieza, and he was pretty annoying. Golden Frieza also felt really powerful. Now, if you're new to Tenkaichi games, they've already said this, there's gonna be some balance questionability. You can't play like as Hercule and then freely take on a character like Broly, for example. You won't be able to stagger him. Golden Frieza feels like a character that's on that higher end. Look at this attack, by the way. Ooh! So sick. It's another character I definitely want to play a lot with in the final build of the game. He just feels right. They didn't have, unfortunately, the other forms, so I wasn't able to test like first form and stuff like that, but I would have had time anyways. We're just gonna go ahead and just use this. By the way, that attack tracks. Not like completely where it's like impossible to dodge, but if you like try to like shift to the left or right, you are gonna get hit. And again, Vegito just didn't wanna, he just couldn't handle my spiritual pressure. Bro's like, hold up, I give up. And I'm like, nah, ain't no giving up. You better call your homie in. You better call your homie in. All right. Now we got Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan, the Titan himself. And again, at this point, I'm just trying to have fun and just kind of like, with the last bit of time I have left in the game, to learn as much as I can. We're going to do just a quick backshot combo that, again, once you're in the full power mode, you can just keep pressing square. And if your opponent doesn't break out of it, you're going to be doing a lot of damage. Right there, by the way, I tried to do, I believe it was his ultimate. And again, in Tenkaichi, that would have hit, because in Tenkaichi, the tracking was insane. But here, which you're about to see here, actually. Well, actually, you've already seen. It doesn't fully track. Like, it's not, like, super cheap. And since he was stuck in animation, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just go into my attack. And look at the beauty of this move, bro. This is savage. This is just too much. Bro is dying. Help him! Somebody help him! I do wish that this animation triggered stage destruction, but again, this is the early build, so I don't think we have that yet. I know we saw stage destruction in the June build, but again, I don't know how it's going to trigger in the actual final version of the game. Just a heads up in case you're wondering why the map didn't blow up. I would assume it does blow up when you pull that attack off. But yeah, this character is it. Definitely this character and Beerus are the top of my list I want to play. So now we have Ultimate Gohan, who was actually tagged in right below us, so we were able to lock onto him real fast. We're gonna do some basic combos with vanishes, and going into a finisher here, and then going into key charge. And then this is basically L2 up the circle for 3 bars. You can go into full power mode. I'm just beating this man's ass now. By the way, watch this. He was on the ground. He was on the ground. You are not safe anymore. In Tenkaichi, when you get knocked down, a hard knockdown, you can't do a rush attack on ultimate unless it's like a beam or something like that. But if you're on the ground, you're not safe. You better get up. Because if your opponent does an ultimate that rushes in, you're going to get hit. And I hope this in the final build because that's sick. There's no safety in this game. You better get up and start fighting. All right. So we're just going to go ahead and finish it up here in a second. But overall, like I said, I'm very satisfied. I'm so happy as a Dragon Ball fan. Like, this game is everything I've ever wanted as a kid. And, you know, we had Tenkaichi 3 growing up, and being able to have this today is just so amazing. Bandai cooked, bro. Bandai cooked. Comment section below. Let me know which character you're most hyped to play as and why. And stay tuned for more Spark and Zero content. The next time I get a chance to record this, I'm going to actually bring you some more content. And in fact, a little birdie told me that you might be getting some more gameplay in a couple of weeks. I won't say when though. It's going to be a surprise. You're going to see a random upload of Spark and Zero with a different build in a couple weeks. Just a little hint. That's all I'm going to say. With that said, I hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up if you did. Let me know your hype for Spark and Zero down below. I'll see you guys in the next upload.